Our story today is about a time when Jesus and some of his helpers went to a wedding. Some of Jesus' friends were there, and Jesus' mother Mary was one of the helpers at the wedding. Everyone was happy. There was good food to eat, there was grape juice to drink, and it was a nice time for everyone until one of the servants came to Mary and said, "We have run out of grape juice." Mary looked at Jesus and she said, "Jesus, can you help us?" And then she turned to the servant and she said, "Whatever he says to you, do it." Jesus noticed that there were 6 big jugs there in the room, and he told the servant to fill those 6 jugs up with water. So the servants hurried and took those jugs and filled them up with water, as Jesus had said. Then, when he was done, he came back and he said, "What should I do now?" And Jesus said, "Take the jug and pour it out." So the servant took the jug and he poured it out into the pitcher. Then he said, "All right, take it from the pitcher and pour it into a glass and take it to the man in charge of the wedding." So he took the pitcher and he poured it in. And he took it over to the man in charge of the wedding. And there was grape juice. It wasn't water, it was juice. And the man in charge of the wedding took a drink of that grape juice and he said, "This is the best grape juice I have ever had. Why did you save the best for last?" And the servant said, "We ran out. Jesus made more." Everybody wanted to see Jesus, but Jesus had slipped away. When they looked for him, they couldn't find him, but they did see his helpers, his disciples, and they talked to them, and they asked them all about Jesus. And Peter said that he believed that Jesus was the one that God had promised to send a long time before. The people were very interested in hearing about Jesus, and the disciples told them that Jesus had come to help them to know more about God, their Father in heaven. Jesus did this special thing to help people be able to see that God loves them and cares about them. The memory verse today is John chapter 2, verse 5. It says, "Whatever he says to you, do it." That is what Mary told the servant to do, and that is what we need to do as well. Whatever Jesus says to us, we need to do it. I'd like you to take a moment now and say it to your mom or dad. John 2, verse 5. "Whatever he says to you, do it."